Design of heating element. Heating element is in two shapes. One is circular and another is rectangle. So we have two heating elements. One is circular wire heating element and rectangular strip of heating element. So the design of heating element is basically finding the dimensions of the heating element. For circular wire, finding the length and diameter, and for rectangular strip, finding the length and width. So when the heating element has reached its steady state temperature, it will dissipate as much heat from its surface as it receives from the supply. That is, all the electrical input will be given out as heat. So the heat radiated by the hot body is given by H equal to 5.72 into 10 to the power 4 Ke into T1 by 1000 to the power 4 minus T2 by 1000 to the power 4 in watt per meter square, where T1 is the temperature of the hot body in Kelvin and T2 is the temperature of the cold body in Kelvin. The electrical power input is given by P equal to V square by R in watts, where V is the supply voltage and R is the resistance in ohms. We have the equation of resistance R, that is rho L by A, where rho is the specific resistance, L is the length of the wire, A is the area of the circular wire. Area of circular wire is pi d square by 4. Therefore, R is equal to rho L by pi d square by 4. That is 4 rho L by pi d square. Substituting the value of R in the equation of P, we get P equal to V square by 4 rho L by pi d square. That is pi d square V square by 4 rho L. From this we can get the term L by d square, that is nothing but pi v square by 4 rho p. We know that at steady temperature electrical power input is equal to heat output. So the total heat radiation takes place from the surface area, that is pi dl. Therefore P is nothing but H times pi dl. Substituting P value pi d square V square by 4 rho L. In this equation, we get pi d square V square by 4 rho L equal to H pi dl. Therefore, d by L square is equal to 4 rho H by V square. Solving the two equations, that is L by d square equal to pi V square by 4 rho P and d by L square equal to 4 rho H by V square, we get the L and D parameters of the circular wire. Next is design of rectangular strip of heating element. So we have H equation, that is 5.72 into 10 to the power 4 Ke T1 by 1000 to the power 4 minus T2 by 1000 to the power 4 in watt per meter square, and the electrical input P is V square by R in watts. And we have the resistance equation R equal to rho L by A, that is equal to rho L by WT. Area of the rectangular strip is width into thickness, where L is the length of the strip, W is width of the strip, T is thickness of the strip, and rho is specific resistance. Substituting the value of R in equation of electrical input, we get P equal to V square by rho L by WT, that is WT by rho L into V square. Therefore, we get L by WT equal to V square by rho P. At steady temperature, the electrical power input is equal to heat output, that is P equal to 2WLH, where 2WL is the surface area. Substitute the value of P, that is WT V square by rho L in this equation. We get WT V square by rho L equal to 2WLH. Therefore, T by L square equal to 2 rho H by V square. Solving the two equations L by WT and T by L square, we can find out the terms L and W, that is length and width of the rectangular strip, given the value of thickness of rectangular strip. Next we will see the numericals and how to solve it. So first numerical statement is a single phase 220 volt 15 kilowatt resistance oven employs nickel chrome wire for its heating element. If the wire temperature is not to exceed 1000 degrees Celsius, and that of the charge is to be 600 degrees Celsius. Calculate the diameter and length of the wire. Assume the radiating efficiency as 0.6, emissivity as 0.9 and resistivity for nickel chrome as 1.016 into 10 to the power minus 6 ohm meter. Also determine the temperature of the wire when the charge is cold. So the given data is power P equal to 15 kilowatt. Supply voltage V is 220 volts. Temperature of the hot body T1 is 1000 degrees Celsius and of the cold body T2 is 600 degrees Celsius. Radiating efficiency K is 0.6, emissivity E is 0.9, resistivity ρ is 1.016 into 10 to the power minus 6 ohm meter. We have the equation of heat radiated by the hot body, that is H equal to 5.72 into 10 to the power 4 Ke into T1 by 1000 to the power 4 minus T2 by 1000 to the power 4 in watt per meter square. Here the value of T1 and T2, the temperature, will be considered as absolute. So that value given in degrees Celsius will be added along with 273. So substituting the other values in the equation of heat radiated, we get H equal to 5.72 into 10 to the power 4 into 0.6 into 0.9 into 1000 plus 273 by 1000 to the power 4 minus 600 plus 273 by 1000 to the power 4. So T1 in absolute is 1000 plus 273. T2 in absolute is 600 plus 273. So solving this, we get H value as 63,174.41 watt per meter square. We have the equation of L by D square equal to pi V square by 4 rho P. So since in the problem it was asked length and diameter, so we can know that the heating element is of circular shape. So the L by D square equation is being used. So L by D square is got by substituting the values of supply voltage, resistivity and power. So we get L by D square, and then we have one more equation, that is D by L square, that is 4 rho H by V square. Substituting the values, we get D by L square also. Now solving the two equations, that is one is L by D square and the other one D by L square, we can find or get the value of D, that is around 3.11 millimeter. So diameter of the circular wire, we get it as 3.11 millimeter. Substituting the value of D back in the equation of L by D square or D by L square, we can get the length of the circular wire L as 24.25 meters. So next part, when the charge is cold. So we will assume the temperature T2 as 20 degrees Celsius. So now we are supposed to find the value of T1, that is temperature of the hot body. Given the value of T2, that is 20 degrees Celsius. So we have the heat radiated from the hot body equation H equal to 5.72 into 10 to the power 4 into 0.6 into 0.9 into T1 plus 273 by 1000 to the power 4 minus 20 plus 273 by 1000 to the power 4. So here T2 is the known term and we are supposed to find T1. So T1 is written as it is in the equation. Substituting the other values, we will calculate the value of T1. So we get the temperature of the heating element T1 as 923.9 degrees Celsius. Next problem, a 3-phase 415 volt 45 kilowatt resistance oven employs nickel chrome wire for its heating elements. If the wire temperature is not to exceed 1200 degrees Celsius and temperature of the charge is to be limited to 800 degrees Celsius, calculate the diameter and length of the wire. Assume the radiating efficiency as 0.57, emissivity as 0.9 and resistivity of nickel chrome as 1.016 into 10 to the power minus 6 ohm meter. So the given data, electrical power P, we have to consider for single phase. So P equal to P phase, that is 45 by 3. that is 15 kilowatt. Similarly, for supply voltage, V is V phase, that is supply voltage 415 by root 3, that is 239.6 volts. Temperature T1 is 1200 degrees Celsius, T2 is 800 degrees Celsius. K, the radiating efficiency is 0.57, emissivity is 0.9, and the resistivity rho is 1.016 into 10 power minus 6 ohm meter. So, substituting the data in the equation of heat radiated, we get the value of H as 9,244.91 watt per meter square. Also, we have the equation of L by D square, that is pi V square by 4 rho P. Substituting the values, we get the value of L by D square, and then we have one more equation, D by L square, that is 4 rho H by V square. Substituting the values, we get the value of D by L square. Now, solving the two equations, L by D square and D by L square, we get the diameter of the circular wire D is 2.5 millimeter and length of the circular wire L is 19 meter. Since three-phase supply is being used, total length capital L is being calculated, which is 3 times small l, that is 3 times 19, we get it as 57 meter. Next problem, a 10 kilowatt single phase 230 volt resistance oven employs nichrome strip of thickness 0.03 cm. If the wire temperature is to be 1100 degrees Celsius and that of the charge is to be 700 degrees Celsius, calculate length and width of the strip required if radiating efficiency is 0.6 and emissivity is 0.9. Also, assume the resistivity of nichrome alloy as 1.03 into 10 to the power minus 6 ohm meter. So, given data, electrical input P is 10 kilowatt, supply voltage V is 230 volts, T1 1100 degrees Celsius, T2 700 degrees Celsius, K 0.6, E 0.9, rho 1.03 into 10 to the power minus 6 ohm meter, and thickness T is 0.03 centimeter. So, the length and width of the strip is to be calculated, so we can know that the heating element is of rectangular shape. Heat radiated by the hot body, it is given by the equation H equal to 5.72 into 10 power 4 Ke into T1 by 1000 to the power 4 minus T2 by 1000 to the power 4. Substitute the values in the H equation. We get the value of H is equal to 82,082.25. We have the equation of L by Wt equal to V square by rho P. Substituting for the values of V, P, rho and T, we get L by W equal to 1540.77. Next, we have the equation of T by L square equal to 2 rho H by V square. Substituting for the known terms T, rho, H and V square, we get L square equal to 0.03 into 10 to the power minus 2 into 230 square by 2 into 1.03 into 10 to the power minus 6 into 82,082.25. Therefore, L is equal to 9.68 meter. That is, length of the rectangular strip is 9.68 meter. Substitute the value of L in the equation L by W equal to 1540.77. We get width of the strip W as 6.28 millimeter.